Steve Harvey's blended family drama. Toxic parenting exposed. Hello viewers and welcome to our channel. In this video we talk about that one Hollywood elite blended family with kids from every corner of the country who still seem to make it work. Despite their differences, Steve, his wife Marjorie, his biological kids, and his adopted kids come to mind. So let's dive into the video. I mean, it's one big family of 9 people. And when you consider the dynamics of navigating his ex-wife, 2 of them by the way, you see that it's a lot of work, and the fact that they managed to stay out of any drama is a miracle. But it seems some kids of this family are no longer content with the treatment they've received and are receiving from their father. And they are finally breaking the silence on the toxic parenting he exposed them to. Steve Harvey has quite the track record when it comes to being a family man. He has presented himself as the father of the year, and sincerely, when I look at the media appearances, I could almost believe it. But the problem is that his kids are now telling anyone who cares to listen about the unpleasant side of having Steve as their dad. Okay, so for a little backstory, Steve started chasing a career in comedy while he was still married to Marcia. He was a salesman, but he quit his job, and before then, he and Marcia had twin daughters, Carly and Brandy, plus a son, Broderick. He and Marcia later got a divorce in '94 before Steve went on to marry Mary, and together they had another kid, Winton, who in 2007, after saying I do to Marjorie, he adopted her kids Morgan, Jason and Lori. Now Steve's biological kids are coming out to say that the way their dad treats them isn't something they really appreciate, and seriously, their revelations are going to blow your mind. A big part of their accusations are that Steve gives his adopted children preferential treatment, while his wife Marjorie is quite controlling. But it doesn't stop there. They're also digging stuff up from their past, especially during their childhood when Steve wasn't present in their lives. And this situation is causing a lot of infighting and disagreement in Steve's blended family. Steve hasn't always been the best dad in the world, and this is something he himself testifies to.
I've made so many bad decisions.
But according to a source, the drama has gone from bad to worse at the Harvey's house now that Steve seems to be treating some of his kids better than the rest, especially with Lori now. If you know a thing or two about Lori, then you already know that she is one of Steve's favorites. Like Steve associates more with her on his show's answers, more questions about her at interviews, and they just seem pretty close. But this isn't a development the rest of Steve's biological children are happy with. Moreover, when Steve talks about bad decisions, one of his several bad decisions was neglecting his kids with Marcy when he started to pursue his comedy career. And it was almost as if when he divorced Marcy, he cut off communication with his kids too. Like this is something that Broderick commented on in an episode he co-hosted with his dad, where he had to say that he literally ran after his father, leaving his mom behind so that he could be acknowledged by him at the age of 16.
I didn't really have my dad full-time into my life until I was 16, right?
And let's face it, this is quite intense. Steve also mentioned that his twin daughters told him, "Dad, we didn't understand why you left us, and all of this just sounds broken and messy." Now y'all can say him being absent doesn't necessarily mean he was toxic. So this was our today's video. I hope you all like it. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe the channel. We will be back soon with the new video. Till then, keep supporting and take care.